Zoe go, he's gonna grab something away. No one can stop Zoe in this moment.
No. And again, we talked about that. We said that one of them was going to be an F1, the other one was going to be a gigantic truck. A gigantic truck coming at you at 100 kilometers per hour. Look, he takes in so much damage and no one can actually take him. The Young Generals come in, not going to be enough. Loom coming in from behind. He wants to deal some damage, but his damage right now is still not online.
He was harassed by Shen, harassed by this cat bomb. I would say Wolves, they are trying to make some counter-attack, trying to protect their red buff, but the problem is that the burst out damage is totally not sufficient right now.
That Nakoruru pick, like I love Pang as a jungler, but in this composition, I don't see where he can find a little bit of dominance. I don't see where he can actually just be able to deal direct damage into someone.
And they will face endlessly invasion on the blue buff from now on.
Yeah, of course, and Nakoruru without the blue is a completely different hero. Look at that, Look is going to have to use his ulti to try to run away. He goes into dragon form, and that ult is going to be on cooldown for a long time.
But I would say totally worth it because Track sacrificing his ulti, but he still keep a really healthy state. Instead of being killed, actually Pang guaranteed his blue buff, which is really, really crucial to Nakoruru.
Well, let's hope that right now with the blue buff on hand and the spike melt already online, that we can see Nakoruru being a little bit more dominant.
That was a fair trade. I feel like AG was kind of distracted by Track at that point.
I would love just to go out there and then take the Track down, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's totally fine. They might have just lost their eyes on what the real target was.
Yes, like keep doing the invasion. But still, the game, AG is in advantage.
Right now, we're 9 minutes of the game. AG, not only with the kills, but with the goal as well. They are right now taking control of the game. Something from Wolves needs to change. They're going to have to try to use the idea to initiate into someone, but into whom? They're so tanky. The tankiness coming in from AG on one side is so much stronger.
Yes, and check the bottom lane. Ningbo solo on Pang, chasing. Pang's on route. Will he get away? No, Inwo denies it, and here one comes in 1 versus 3. That's a lot to him. Double kill in one game for Inwo.
Inwo right now just stacking in there the badges, showing us how this is playing. And if he is to win the final today, he's stacking more points for one more FMVP.
And as you can directly see from his heart rate reaching 150, the man's on fire.
The heart rate just pushing up and up and up because he can feel right now that if they win this game, they're going to be already 3-1, 1 game away from the title.
They are heading to the match point and they got their hands on the Dark Tyrants and trying to make the invasion happen again. Ran, he himself, take the red buff away.
Ran comes in and then he's able just to steal that from them. Right now, look at our eyes. Let's turn into the mid lane. Trying their very best. Oh, but look at that. One more time, you can see the replay. As we can see over there in the mini screen, the Young Generals trying to defend the mid lane turret. The Infinite Vastness comes in. It's not going to deal any damage out.
I mean, the initiation looks quite good in favor of AG, but the problem is that both they're moving in groups right now.
Ran comes in, his target is going to be Pang. He alive, Final Frenzy, he's going to stay alive, but Pang is taking extremely low.
That is very close. However, Ran trying to make some ambush happen, and it do buy time for all gamers to regroup together because they do need Zoe, the Arta, to be the initiator on the side of AG. Reorganized again, resettled, and ready for this dragon.
Oh, they have a target right over here. Pang is going to force them to flash out. The kitty bombs are going to finish doing the deal in there to force them away. There is no way for Chongqing Wolves to move around and try to find onto anyone. The Overlord is going going to be the next
Oh,
target.
the ambush! Paul was spotted by Shuai. He was ambushing in the grass, and it's gonna be the spam engagement. Killing spree goes for Ino.
Eno, the killing spree, the Final Frenzy over here coming in from Ran over there at the Clash lane. The lights are starting to shut down too many times for Pong. He's going back and forth from his black screen into the colors.
I mean, everything was so well organized. The preset was perfect on the side of AG because they send Shy ambushing in the grass, gaining the vision control, and they know that Pawn is on his way, so they make the ambush happen.
Look at that one more time. Right now it's going to be AG, the ones that are going to put pressure on the high ground. That high ground in there cannot fall. It's only 12 minutes of the game. High ground over there falling might be the last nail on the coffin for Chengdu for the Chongqing Wolves.
Let's see this again. That was the one that Zoe was killed by Wolves because it was like literally 1 versus 5.
Yes, exactly. Like and that
This
is really
one.
good. But look at this Punk
Yeah.
surrounded by 3 members, 4 members of AG at the end.
That was really well organized. Very smart movement.
The Vanguard comes in, dealing damage to the turret. They're trying to clean that wave, but it's not impossible. The kitty bombs chipping a little bit more on their HP bars.
Ooh. 2 solid frontliners just standing before you. How you're gonna break it down, right? Ata and the Zulia just dive right in. No one can actually stop them.
It's just very hard.
Yeah.
Right now, Nakaruru with the last item, just trying to get some armor pierce in there.
Yes, the siege breaker. 4,000 goal lead, allowing AG to be more aggressive, but Juan is ambushing here, but it just opens a
Ata comes in one more
tiny
time.
window for AG.
I think that the problem in here is that right now AG does not even need to start playing the fights.
Yes.
They just need to play the macro and then they're gonna take the victory. Look at that, like they only just need to be playing the waves. As long as they can manage their waves easily and they can control the neutral objectives, it's just a matter of time for AG.
That's true, that's true. And also they already take down high ground tower at the bottom, but I would say as the siege breaker has been made, Pan is definitely decked out right now. So what kind of kills, what kind of damage can he bring to the team? Because Loon, he's still waiting for his own siege
Yes.
breaker.
5,000 gold, the advantage for AG over here as we get to the 14 minutes and 30 seconds mark. The tier 1 turret, right over here, the high ground turret is going to be the next target. The one on the Clash lane is going to fall, and right now it's only one more in there in the mid lane.
I feel like this kind of composition, when it goes in this kind of time, it's just overwhelming.
Very difficult, a very healthy minion wave comes in. There is nothing that Chongqing Wolves can do to protect that, and right now it's a barren high ground. Siege Breaker already online for track. The problem about that is that Lung has such a focused fire, right? Like
Yes.
it can only focus fire into the one unit, and that is not the best thing right now, as he's got multiple tanks in front of him.
So, Track, he needs to have some outplays. For example, flash in, use his combo, and directly targeting at Ino.
Yes.
Ino can't take it. Ino definitely can't take it. So, it's on track. Everything's on track.
Let's wait and see. Nakaruru jumps in. It's a 1 against 2. Can he survive? He's going to proc the Spike Mill, trying to deal a little bit more damage. He's going to be the Cat Boom, the first victim in here. Ran is going to follow. It's going to be already 2 members from AG that are falling. But look at that. Saw is so tanky. Zoe taking in so much damage. It's going to be Eno, the one that's going to take on Sakura. Zoe clearly is going to fall, but right now it's going to have been a moment for them to counter-attack. Eno one more time.
Track!
Takes a double kill. Right, comes back into life.
Track!
It's going to be done in there. Track one more time. Can he go for Eno? He cannot. He's going to have to take that last person. It's going to be Shuai. But look at the way that they defended that fight.
4-3 trade, and that was really, really satisfying on the side of Wolves. We mentioned it's all about Track. He's gonna be the hero on the side of Wolves, and he just stood up, using his long, dancing around, finding both backliners. First of the top of the map, flash in with a combo, directly targeting at this Cat Boom, take him down, shred them down, and then going back, slowly finding his own position, but accurate, but decisive, and take Ino down. What a long-lasting team fight, but finally, Wolf got their hope again.
The Sage Sanctuary just brought back Ino back into the battle, but right now that is not going to be available as the time keeps passing. That is going to be bad news for him. Looking there, one more time. They could have actually taken him in there, but they decided just to stay over there on Shuai.
True. They're trying to protect Ino. And right now, Wolves testing it out.
They're taking it here. It's going to take a 1 against 2.
Ooh.
Taking extremely low. Look at that Ata. It's so gigantic right now. He's going to fall. It's going to be Nakuru, the one that's going to claim onto that one. No one has eyes on Ino, and right now he's just dealing so much damage. It's going to be a 1-to-1 trade.
1-to-1 trade, but with the Vanguards again in the mid lane. Another snap engagement. It's going to be Shuai using his snap engagement. The initiation was quite decent on the side of AG, but the problem is that Wolf, the minions are on their way. The minions are on mission. They need to retreat. But if they retreat, if they try to defend the base, what about the dragon?
The dragon is going to be up for grabs right over there. Right now, the macro is a lot too hard a test for them to pass.
Oh.
The dragons are putting in so much pressure. This is exactly what AG wanted. They just wanted just to suffocate them, not allowing them out of there. The dragon is going to be free for them to grab.
And right now, regrouped again, AG, Ino, take that Tyrant down. It is really crucial to all games. I do like the improvised decision that we can see from AG, because we can see Zoe was instantly killed before the dragon, so that's kind of just give the information to Wolves that they, with Pawn still be alive, they can take that dragon down. But all gamer just instantly spot that their minions are on their way, right? They have advantage, so that's the reason why Shuai just initiate, trying to buy more time for the minions, actually.
They've got to be very careful. AG does not want to squander all this amazing advantage that they've created into one bad fight. Ino Sage's Sanctuary is online one more time, so he knows he can just move around and be a menace.
They're ready. They're waiting for their minions and also gain the full vision control upon the map, because the Tempest Dragon will spawn in 30 seconds.
The problem in here is that they need to deal too much skills. Like, they need to focus too many skills into either Shuai or into Zoe. Those frontliners are just so strong right now.
True.
That it takes too long time to get rid of them.
So again, back on track.
Yeah.
Track, his flash is ready, right? He can still use the same trick, use a flash in, got an insta kill. Will he do it? It's gonna be the question.
Let's wait and see what he can do. Right now, everyone is setting up
Umbrosa
for the fight. Umbrosa taken down extremely low. He's going to have to click that Final Frenzy, run away. Now, it's going to be Rand that's going to have to go back to the fountain. What can Wolves Esports do right now with this momentum?
They put Pawn to do the pushing strategy, and right now they're trying to initiate on this stride, but nothing went well. But again, 5 members, it's gonna be a head-to-head engagement, I would say. It's
do they
happening.
want to go straight right up for that Tempest Dragon? I don't know what they're trying to do. Shuai, with his ulti, he's ready to fight. Ata's going to proc his first. Now the Kitty Bomb dealing in so much damage. They don't have any angle to try to deal in. It's going to be shown, the first one that is going to be falling, but Machirano is going to fall as well. There is nothing for them to do, only a Diadea is going to be the last call. They found Ino. Ino is going to fall, but Sage Sanctuary is going to bring him back. Then it's going to be one more time. He's going to be tracked. He's going to be sent down. Nothing for him to do. The one Diadea against all the super minions in there.
I mean, one got the Tempest Dragon, but for AG, they got the match point.
It is going to be 3-1 advantage for all gamers. They win this game, and they are going to go into the match point.
The match point. Wow, this game is really, really crucial. And watch the way how Eno is working right now. He knows the responsibility on his shoulder because we mentioned this player, he was the youngest, but right now he stayed the longest in the team. And watch the Kea he played in this game. Spectacular.
Spectacular is a good way to put it out there. It's a great word to describe the performance coming in from AG. On the other side, Wolves, they're going to have to come, and they're going to have to come on and with a very clear plan. An emergency plan is going to be necessary coming in from Chongqing Wolves because in this moment, 3-1, they cannot make any more mistakes. There's no more room for mistake. They had the red side over there. They had the red side pick that they've been so good with in this whole tournament, and they were unable to solve the problem that AG tossed at them.
Yes, and that's the key point, right? We mentioned about the BP phase. What I do like when AG goes to the blue side, if you win, you definitely will go to the blue side, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that AG, as they are at the blue side, they are taking all those powerful neutral heroes and just forcing Wolves to play what they're not good at. Because Wolves, as you can see, they're known for their aggressiveness. They are known for their early invasion. But those heroes that they can get on the side of red buff, the red side, just don't allow them to do so.
And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you take the blue or the red. It comes down to the coaches.
Yes.
And it comes down to the moves that they can make, to their strategy, how they have already set the plan for what they were going to have in this game 4 as we're going to move into game 5. What heroes are still available in there? And I think that in this exact game 4, I think that the AG coach did a lot better than the Chongqing Wolves.
I agree. I totally agree with you. And that's because that once they just build up a really powerful composition in the early game, they can just kind of defend themselves. Because AG, even though again with this kind of strong composition in the game, they're not fond of doing those invasions, right? But however, if you're powerful enough, you don't need to worry about the attack from the other side. So that's kind of like another strategy to buy more time for AG to farm. That's also very, I would say, a smart movement to play the game.
It was the first Tempest Dragon of our game.
Yes.
So that shows you already that as we moved into later and later games, game 4, game 5, if we make it ever to the game 6, it's gonna be a matter of just managing the game.
Yes.
It's not gonna be about just fighting in there crazily and just trying to go and get the kills. It's gonna come down to understanding how to manage the game, how to manage the waves, taking in the turrets in order to take the game in this moment. Wolves took the Tempest Dragon, and that was amazing. But to what cost? The idea takes the Tempest Dragon at the end, but 4 members of his team already done.
They sacrificed all of them, almost all of them, trying to gain that Tempest Dragon. But the problem is that they suffered a lot minion deficit at that specific moment, right? All 3 high ground tower was taken on the side of AG, and also it is really hard, as you said, in game that how they're gonna targeting at this Kea, right? Everyone just play around Eno, and he's just being so safe and so comfortable and so powerful, so confident.
So easy for him just to find the angles to deal damage, right?
Yeah.
Like there were the fights, and then Eno was just always finding the angles for that.
Yeah.
It was up until in the last minutes of the game that he fell a couple times, but the whole 22 minutes that we had to fight,
Yes.
it was him just around dealing damage without Wolves to do anything about it.
Just check his KDA, 818. Shows everything.
Wow. Amazing, beautiful numbers. But you cannot take away the spotlight from what the 2 frontliners did, right? The job that Shuai did, the job that Zoe does as well, as they come and then they're just luring in all of the fire coming in from Wolves.
Especially I want to highlight one specific movement that AG did in the middle game, that they let Shuai to gain the vision, ambushing in the grass, and gaining the vision of Pawn. They know that Pawn is on his way to that dragon, trying to initiate, but they just made a group hunting while they got the vision control. It's like they took one step earlier than Wolves did.
Lovely performance here from AG. All of their heroes,
Mhm.
all of the heroes, not only the Kia, but what the Cat Boom did as well, what the Umbrosa did on the Clash lane as well. It was just all of it was just a very magnificent performance.
Great performance. I would say in this game, they outplayed Wolves.
They did outplay Wolves indeed. The MVP for this game four is going to be Inuo. Inuo with that beautiful KDA is going to take his second MVP of the day.
You know, the ID, if we need to translate it directly into Chinese,
Yeah,
we
go
can
ahead.
put it in like a promise, one promise. And I still remember back in 2018, Eno, when he's really, really young, new to the league, he once said that he's gonna build an era to create a 5 consecutive championship and got his own FMVP. Isn't that sounds familiar to you right now?
He did. He did just follow with his word. That I'm completely sure.
Yeah, and just like his ID, he made a promise and he did it.
Just it's too hard. It was just too difficult for them. You can see that they are standing. They do have the firepower,
Yeah.
but just the way that you can see the expressions from the Wolves players,
Hmm.
it just felt like you're just hitting against a wall again and again and again, and the wall is just not falling. You might just keep hitting multiple times, but there's no reaction from the front of you.
Yeah, because it's like just like just like what we said, like it's very solid composition on the side of AG. So that brought the question to the table again. Why would Wolves always be in deficit when they're doing the BP? Right?
Well,
That's something that they need to fix immediately.
it's something that we're gonna have to analyze as well. We will analyze it. You can analyze it welcome back. This is the 2025 KPL Grand Finals. Right now, AG's 3-1 advantage on top of Chongqing Wolves. If they win the next game, they're going to be crowned the champions of our tournament. So right now, the ball and the pressure is on Chongqing Wolves.
Definitely.
What do they want to do right now?
I feel like I just counted what they left for. First of all is the Yang Jin pair with Estolia.
Yep.
And also Pei as pawn to play. And also the Kea is still available for track. And another pair at the bottom is this Tai Yu with Lady Sun Pick. So they have a lot, but
Yes.
what can they got?
No, I do believe that they have a lot of heroes. There's plenty of compositions that they could actually play. What they have to try to do right now is just the exact same thing as AG just did to them. Force AG into heroes that they might not be that comfortable playing.
Yes. They definitely need to pull themselves back because as we can see, since the game goes on and on, AG is doing better and better. It's kind of just like their playstyle, right? Not rushing to something,
No,
going a smooth way, and just, you know, with the game, rising and rising.
let's wait and see what they can do. Right now, the game number 5 is on its way. Game number 5 and game number 6 are very difficult games because of that. Already, like the hero picks are very limited.
Yes.
But in these metas, like we have had such an interesting tournament because of that. The amount of compositions that you can play, the amount of strategies that you can have is endless. It's really, really, really endless.
Yes, and speaking to that, one of the advantage that Wolves has is that, as we said, Sakura used 18 different heroes throughout the whole year and also won. His hero pool is too deep. He used 25 different heroes throughout the year. Among all of those players as support, he played the most.
Well, he's going to be the key option for them to play around. Reason why AG starts by just banning the Master Luban, and then Wolves Esports that already played that Sheldon, that already played that Tunshan, is going to lock it out.
And also Arlie be banned away. Kea is going to be an open choice on the side of Wolves, but since Ino haven't used his channel yet, so I would say it's gonna be the time for him to use channel, and also Sun Quan. Both heroes are available for Ino, especially he's definitely on his best state right now.
Yeah, the way that he's playing, I would like him more on the channel than on the Sun Quan, in my personal opinion.
Oh, Nua, your favorite hero.
Wow. The new eye is going to make its appearance right now. Look at that, a win rate of almost 70%.
A lot. And you know, like, all of those players select their own main hero in this KPL Grand Final, and Nua is the most picked one with all those millionaires.
Really, like
Everyone loves Nua.
Nua is the most popular hero for mid laners to be the main hero.
Exactly.
Who's the main of the main?
The main of the main, Shen definitely gonna be one of them. He's
Okay.
very good at playing this Nua 7 times, and the winning rate up to 86%.
Okay, let's wait and see. On the other side, Wolves is going to take the Guan Yu and the Chanliang.
They're taking risk. They are taking risk, I'm telling you.
They might just go for the Chanliang and Princess Trust combo.
You know,
Twice high turn.
Stress Tide Eternal, yeah, really good. And paired up with the channel that we just mentioned, they are totally good to face against this kid. So this happened again, right? When AG is on the blue side, they already predict what Wolf's gonna go for. They just made a lot of things before they did the preset. So that's what I like for the strategy that they did on the BP side when they're facing against Wolves.
Look at the screens right over there. That screen around there for everyone at home, it is just an LED screen that goes around the whole stadium. So you not only have like the main 2 screens over there on the stage, you have a whole screen going around on the floor of the stadium. So if people over here in Beijing are having an amazing show.
Definitely.
100%.
As you can see, the pair
Win
is
rate.
100% win rate. Using channel paired up with Junjun. But still, Kea, again, is Track's main hero. Well, he saved the team using his main hero and also his pentakill hero.
he's gonna have to come up with a plan because they cannot allow AG one more game. One more game and the trophy is gone. One more game and the prize pool, the 20 million renminbi is gone. They need right now to really lock in. I know it's a very big ask, but they need to come up with something.
They
They
need
already have
something.
that, and it's gonna be the combo of Chanliang and Princess Frost.
But to be honest, the combo of Princess Frost and Leon have such a low winning rate in
Okay.
the league, in the current pack. Even AG, once they use this kind of pair in the knockout stage, they were having 100% winning rate.
Yes.
But then they use the pair, they lose it. It's not easy for you to use this kind of combination in current patch. AG going all in, I would say. They're going all in.
That's it. They're not gonna save nothing.
All in.
The Fati and the Dun. One more time,
Powerful.
they're gonna have shields in front, allowing their back laners to do whatever they want.
Oh, and the pay.
That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm just calling it. I'm just calling it. Chongqing Wolves, from now on, they're just putting everything. They're gonna toss anything that they can to see what sticks.
But you can see the hesitation from Wolves as they are trying to make it to Nerja, which is so unique. I rarely see this hero appearing at a battlefield, to be honest. It has been such a long time I didn't see Nerja appearing at the battlefield.
It's been a while because of the main idea of this Nerja is just using its ultimate just to travel around and then just to deal damage and just to be able to provide some of the vision. Why has this hero just not been so strong in this meta right now?
It's because it's very item dependent. Speaking to the tankiness, he can't pair with Dun, with Yang Jin, and speaking to the direct aim, the targeting, he can't pair with like any assassins. Like, he got a lot of functions,
Yes.
but not enough.
He's got a lot of functions, but none of his functions, in none of those areas, he's actually top.
Yes, he's not like the top-notch
Yes.
assassin or the tank. So it's just gonna put this hero to kind of like an awkward spot. And less and less teams go for it. Only like few teams which their junglers are really good at playing these kind of heroes, they might go for it. But Wolves, they are facing their opponent's match point.
Yeah.
And at this specific dangerous moment, they're on brink. And they go for these kind of heroes. Will they make it? It's gonna be a risk, it's gonna be a gamble.
I hope that it's gonna pay for them because I really don't want to go home yet. I really think it's gonna pay for them because I really want some more. Please give me some more games. Please give me some more action. We are loving being here, and I don't want this night to finish ever.
And I mean, the fate just brought these two teams again back into the final of the KPL Grand Finals. As you can see, the Champion Cup is right there between these two teams. At two different sides on this huge stage in this gigantic stadium. Right now, AG first reaching the match point. And as you see, for the competition, full of Avatarians, and also they're pouring out all of those strong heroes in the early game. They're trying to nail it down clearly. But as for Wolves, unique, taking risk, facing deficit, everything is put on track. His main hero is Pentakea.
Well, Track, you do not have a trophy yet at home. If you still want to keep the dream alive, it's gonna depend on you to really just come in and show what you are made of. To show what the Chongqing Wolves are made of, because we don't want this to go to finish yet. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gorge is ready. What about if we go down there and we hear the voices of the fans? It's going to be All Gamers on the blue and Chongqing Wolves on the red. practicing the whole day. Just keep doing on exactly what works. That's not a problem.
It's so interesting to see these two teams playing totally in their own play style, showing their characteristics.
Let's wait and see. Look at that. Track has eyes on them. The third hand comes in. It's going to allow them to take control onto that one. The first piece of jungle is going to go for them.
Threatening.
Oof. So close.
So close. But the reason why Shy was roaming down there is because he's buying time for his top laner.
Sakura taking extremely low right over there by Ran. He does not want to get on the bad side of this fatigue.
The best way when you're playing against this Leon and Princess Frost combo is that you need to move in group. Do not go single, do not go alone. And also, there's kind of like a detailed, I would say, detail about one when he's manipulating this specific hero, Leon, that he's trying to make some snap engagement happen as long as he upgrades to level 4. And right now, it's level 3.
No, he's gonna still need a little bit more. Right after this minion wave, he's going to be online.
Yes.
It's just so difficult to see the Liang and Princess Frost combo, right?
Yeah.
It is just really hard. It's not something that happens so easily. It's not only about the initiation, it's about the control chain that happens. The way the succession of the abilities needs to be online. It needs to be really very well practiced.
Because these combo actually went popular from last year's KPL Grand Final. And eStar was the first one who used these two combos. But since it already has been 1 year, a lot of teams just know how to play or how to tackle this kind of composition.
3 minutes, 60 seconds away from the first neutral objectives battles. They're going to be critical for whatever that these two teams want to do. 3v3 over here in the lane. Suppression comes in. Winter's here. The Freaky Prison is going to find someone, but it's going to be finding only a Titan Red. So many abilities used down over there for the support. That is good news for AG.
Yes, definitely. And one of the solution when you play against this Leon and Princess Frost composition is that use Jin, and his ulti allowing them to have more effort tolerance. So that's what we were talking about during the BP.
Because that's the issue, right? Like right after the Liang and the Princess Frost, after both of them have used their ultis in terms of fighting, they are not a lot of help.
Yes.
Look at that, mid lane, they're going to jump into the brush. It's going to be a 1 against 3. It's going to be hit. The one that wants to come back and try to take it. New White's being taken extremely low. The Freaky Prison comes in, is going to be a contact. Look at that. It's going to be the Winters here. The damage is not done off, but yes it is. Xiaopeng is going to come and take that first blood.
The first blood goes over to Wolves, and actually Shen, this new one was the first target, but it's not going to be the end of the engagement. Here comes Dan jumping in with a combo dealt by Shy. They got another kill back on one. This Leon, and Enoy, he's not in a really good position, and Pang, he's just dominating the game.
Pang is going to come in, is going to take those 2 kills for him. He's going to bag the 2 of them, and that's going to be good for his gold. It's going to be good for his items, and that might bring this not very meta hero, Noja, back in the playfield.
And I would say they were first ambushed by AG, and Shen, he was the first target, but he uses a third ability, TP away, and then suddenly Gloom become the next target. He was like, what?
What did I do?
What did I do?
It was not about me. What's going on?
And then you can see there's no versatile damage can be seen on the side of AG, so Pun, he just do whatever he wants.
It is just very painful for AG right now that Enoy just fell in that fight, right? They do not want the channel just slowing down. They want Enoy just to keep on farming and just to keep on getting items.
You can see the face on SK, the coach on the side of Wolf. He know that they're gambling by using this no job. But right now, so far, so good.
So far, so good. Let's wait and see what is going to happen mid lane one more time. They might have the initiation. They have the tie waiting for the moment. But it's going to
Coming
be Dark
in.
Side grenade that is going to plunge him in. Tai General is going to fall. He's going to come back. The Force Sign brings him in for the Frigid Prison. Is going to lock him down.
I do like the way how Wolves are using those compositions. They're not putting all their money on the combo dealt by this Leon and Princess Frost. Instead, they're just using the ulti of Princess Frost, trying to threat or force the rest of AG's enemies back. And just creating the setting for Punk coming in and targeting on the main hero.
Yeah, now the mobility right now coming in from Wolves is just outstanding. They are everywhere.
Yes.
They just are moving so quickly around the map. They have full control of the vision, and they have full control of the jungle as well.
As they got the full control of the vision of the Riverside, they can take all those neutral objectives. But I would say all gamer, they're not in a rush because both Nuwa and Channel and even Fatigue need time to build up their own items. And it's only 7 minutes, and the milling tower, as long as the milling tower is still standing up there, everything's gonna be acceptable for AG.
But that's the thing, right? Like, it is totally fine if the time passes, but if they keep losing these kind of fights, if they keep losing, if they keep engaging and not winning, that's gonna be bad news for them.
Yeah. So what AG is going to do right now is let Zoe to stand in front of all of his allies and try to clean up the waves in the mid. They need to guarantee the milling tower first.
Rotation here to the farm lane. You have Ice in the red buff. Guan Yu trying to find a good angle. The Fatigue is not anywhere near the fight. Guan
Step
Yu
in.
tries to jump in. He's going to be able to collect that red buff. It's going to be smite away by Zoe.
Secure the red buff and also buy more time for Ran. AG is doing full one push. They know that they need to feed all of those monies to one person first, and Ran is their choice.
The TQ is not going to be successful. The Vanguards are going to take that tier 2 turret. And right now, the farm lane for AG is falling a little bit more. Slowly, slowly, slowly. They've already made all their way into the high ground.
And I would say everything was initiated by Punk. This unexpected Ninja pick, but works really well.
Of course, like the Blazing Cake already of his item. It's going to be very useful for him. 6,700 gold for him at 1,200 advantage compared to the Tuan.
Yes, and speaking to the team, they got 2,000 gold in lead. So when we're reaching the 10 minutes mark, it's gonna be Wolf's time. Try to guarantee all those neutral objectives and solidify their advantage.
I just love when the new is using Annihilation just to try to take the objectives.
Yes.
For me, it just keeps me on my seat. It literally just keeps me on my toes just to try to wait and see if it gets to snap it away.
Just give it a try.
Why not? I love just seeing how the professionals practice for that, right?
Yeah.
Because they get vision and they just calculate the speed that the dragon is losing blood. And then after that, they just have a little timer and then just snap out there. And sometimes it actually works.
It's more like, kind of like a sense.
Yes.
A sense about whether you can got it or not. And let's just take a look at the gold lead that Pon has. He is having the highest gold right now in the Gorge and allowing them to guarantee this. Ooh, Nuwa tried to threat them by using the third ability. That was very close. That was very close.
I'm telling you, that is exactly what I want to see every time that I see a Nuwa out there. That is the one thing that I want to see. Wow. Keeps me on my toes. Yeah, let's go. Let's get more of that, please.
Definitely we will see more of that Because AG, they're trying to defend their milling tower and buy them more time to do so.
All right now it's going to be them. It's going to be Wolves, the ones that are going to have the buff from here, from the Dark Tyrant. Let's see what they want to do with that. Do they want to engage in a little bit more fights? Guan Yu, spotted out by the Fatigue, are going around the red buff area.
Again, all gamer, they're waiting for this Nuwa to be fully decked out because that's the only way that how they're gonna deal with Wolf's composition right now. Because it's gonna be devastating. And Nuwa right now, 3 items already.
Yeah, that's
3 items already.
That is going to be an issue.
Yeah.
That's going to be an issue for Chongqing Wolves because only one Succubus cloak being made right now.
Yeah.
And it's only by the Liang.
That's true. And Leon is not like a typical frontliner, I would say.
No, of course not.
So the problem for Wolves is that they already got several good lead, but how they're gonna pushing forward, they go for this Dragon again. The Shadow Overlord, but AG definitely know that what they're doing right now.
No, they cannot do anything about it. The Annihilation from Nuwa was already spent to clean up the wave. And right now, that Dragon over there is going to be free for Wolves. 12 minutes of the game, the 1,500 gold lead from Wolves is nothing as long as the turrets from AG don't fall. That's going to be their first target. Clean up the turrets. They already have both the Clash lane and the farm lane. They have an advantage right over there, but they still have no super minions in here.
Yes. And the reason why Wolf, they are turning their eyes on both side lane is because they find it is very hard to take the milling tower down. You can already see, right, the damage dealt by this new one. So Wolves, they are trying to rotate to the side lanes and step by step to pushing forward.
Look at Guan Yu once more time. He comes in,
Nuwa.
but it's going to be so difficult. Naja comes in with Skyfall, trying to take on the turret. The turret is going to fall, but can they find something else? They find one
they're
more
pushing!
member. Still the push. It's going to be
Ace is surviving!
No! Track finds him while he was repleting, and he's going to take him down.
I almost thought that Zoe survived from this kind of controllability, but Wolves just denied that. And they're rotating to the top, flash in, use the ulti, and also Palm dives in 1 versus 4, just build a really, really solid wall for his allies.
All right, and that now, things are looking better for Wolves. The Vanguards were the solution they needed for not only the mid lane turret, but they have right now super minions coming in from the farm lane.
Wolves know that they can't wait. They can't wait.
No,
Everyone
they need to make
targeting
something
at this
happen
Nuwa.
right now.
Yes.
It needs to be right now, and then on their way back, that one you comes in, jumps, and then you come with me.
Yes.
Come here.
He was targeting at Nuwa, but again, they felt like it's a little bit difficult to take Xiaoshen down. So again, so you're like, what? Me? Again?
What did I do?
He was just like the bodyguard around Shen, you know?
All right. That Dark Tyrant right now, full control from Wolves. They have about a 4,000 gold advantage.
Ooh.
Can they cement that into a victory? Let's wait and see.
Kia!
Rack comes in from the flank. He's going to be still alive, but right now it's going to be Naja coming in. It's going to be the suppression
The
followed by the
combo!
combo. It's going to be successful, but then one more time they're going to have to take him again. But he is so strong, so he's still going to fall. He cannot survive that focus fire coming in from the Wolves.
And right now the minions on their way. Wolves, they're heading to the crystal. There's only 4 people remaining on the side of AG, and it's very hard for them to clean up the wave.
Look at that, the Skyfall straight into the back line, and that's going to be at the end for the high ground turret. The minions are coming in. They have still the power play. They have one more person. Can they finish the game here, Nora?
Ooh, the minions was cleared by Shen. That was... I feel like breathless, you know. I feel like breathless because all gamer just defending their crystal and everyone's putting their money on Shen. And Shen definitely is on a huge pressure. Huge, huge pressure.
All right, 15 minutes and 40 seconds right now. The Shadow Overlord. Oof,
Another try.
another try. I just love the way that they tried to snipe it. I'm
Yes.
just in love with that today. The Super Minions are going to allow Chongqing Wolves to have a little bit more room for them to breathe.
And as you can see during this game, Track himself used this Kaya, dealt 36% of the damage during the engagement. That is a lot.
That is a lot indeed. Now let's wait and see. The Vanguards are going to come in from all three directions. Double Vanguard coming in from the mid lane. Is this going to be the moment where Chongqing Wolves can take one game back?
It might be Punk leading the team. Stepping at the front with the Vanguard, the strongest Vanguard. They're trying to close out the game.
Skyfall straight back into the Nuwa. The Nuwa is going to use Annihilation to try to clean on the Vanguard. The Vanguard still pretty healthy. Guan Yu can try to find the flank.
Combo
He does
again?
not find anything in there.
It is very, very solid front laners that allowing AG to cover all of those Vanguards away from their crystal, and everyone is just protecting Shen and Ino. And right now, if we watch the item board, we will see both Shen and Ino definitely is decked out.
17 minutes of the game right now. As time passes, AG's composition starting to hit really, really hard.
Yes, one more item to go on the side of AG when we're speaking to this new one, but check Ino's item. Totally enough. They're ambushing.
Ah,
On a
just waiting
side?
there, look at that. They want to find on the person, but they want to find, and it's not going to be vital. Down is going to be shot, the one is going to fall. It's going to be claimed in by Princess Frost. One is going to claim onto that one. The King's Return is not going to be enough to keep them because Track is going to have control of that. It's 5 members against 3 right now, Nora.
1-2 trade. Wolves definitely won the upper hand, and another kill added by just allowing AG to buy them a little bit more time, but Pong wouldn't allowing that, leading the minions, coming in, aiming for Ino, and ran another combo, has been seen frozen with ulti, brought him back, a knockout from Duen, 3 member has been knocked out, but outside, Jibin Track is being unstoppable. The minions on their way, and a double kill, ace the enemies, and it goes to Wolf. The game's on, ladies and gentlemen. The game's still on. It is really, really good and satisfying to see a game be played like this. And as you can see, Pon, the way how he's walking across the stage, he knows that they were under a lot of pressure. But finally, they survived, they made it. They got a really, really precious 1 point back as their opponents were reaching the match point.
The stadium is ready. Right now, it is already 3-2. 3-2 for AG. Chongqing Wolves one more time doing the job. Just getting the job done, showing us that they still have a little bit more in there, Nora.
Yes, a little bit more, and also the Deep Hero 4 allowing them to do so, and also the creativity, I would say. And also the courage. You do need courage when you're facing your opponent's match point and taking out this Nerja pick. I don't know, it's just the courage be inside of Wolves.
I agree with you. I think that courage is one of the important words in here. As Chongqing Wolves right now use that courage to build up a different composition, a different strategy that right now puts them in a good position. Now, what do you think was the key for them to be playing here? We talk about courage. Courage is just a feeling. Courage is just a strategy. It is just an attitude. Give us a little bit of the analysis of why do you think, from a professional standpoint, that they actually won.
I would say it's the slight but subtle change that how they are using this Leon and Princess Frost combination, because we usually see if you play this kind of duel, you
My
need to
ultimate's
work
ready.
together and trying to let them initiate the game. But as we can see in this one, you can see always gonna be Nerja who take the responsibility. He diving first, he uses his ulti and trying to lock someone in, and then just create the setting for Princess Frost and Leon to take the rest of one. And usually you will see Duen be controlled, right? And
Okay.
it's just like use Nerja, his own body, to separate the battlefield.
So the Netra ability just to jump into the back lane and then just kind of just divide the fire and divide the focus of AG
My ult is
is
ready.
exactly what allowed Chongqing Wolves to win this.
Yes, and they can have a stable controllability, the combo from Leon and Princess Frost. So actually they are playing the combo that we are familiar, but the way how they use it is not the way that we are familiar.
I see. So when you analyze this and then you start thinking about like, okay, what should AG have done differently if they wanted to actually fight this out? What do you think they should have done different?
I feel like they just kind of lowered their guard in the early game, because as you can see, Shen was controlled by Nerja, and even that was AG's movement. They are trying to initiate, right? They're ambushing the grass, trying to take Nerja down, because everyone acknowledged that
too
Nerja will be less power in the early game. But it just went
They
in totally
are so
opposite way,
dead.
as you can see. Pound just absorbing all of those damage and even got a counter attack and take one or two people down, right? That's a turning point, and that's the most decisive turning point throughout the game.
I feel like at the end of the day, AG still has the advantage in here, since we're going to move into the next game. The next game is going to be game 6. Because of the way that the game tournament works. Right now it's going to be Wolves, that there's going to be AG that's going to be able to choose where they want to go to. And we get into game 6, where it's actually the strongest game for
I'm too
AG.
far.
We're going to move into game 6, and it's going to be depth on the red side.
If they want to choose the red side, I would say Pei will be a really nice choice, and also they're good at Legion and Giant combo. I think they've already used that, so maybe a single Legion
A
could be
single
possible.
lady soon.
Could be possible.
Let's imagine that you're the coach. Let's imagine you say, single lady son. What do you
That
put that
works.
single lady son with?
I'm too far.
I would say
I'm too far.
something else like a Lianpo pick or lumber pick.
So no Twin Shan
That's
option
a
in
good
there.
spot.
Because Dunshan's definitely gonna be banned away on the side of Wolves. They won't let this kind of OP hero out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They do not want to
A
get.
gift.
They don't want to try to solve that kind of questions.
Yeah.
That's completely unnecessary.
And you know what? We're only
I'm too
one
far.
game away from Ultimate Battle.
Yeah, right. Like we said at the beginning of this whole thing that we were gonna end up in the ultimate battle, and most likely it is that going. That's the destination where we're going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the MVP for this game from Chongqing Wolves on that Netra being the key to success in this very difficult game 5 is gonna be Pan.
It is really crucial. And Pan, he also made his debut back in 2020, where was the darkest moment for Chongqing Wolves. And again, he revived with his big brothers, but right now he is the big brother in this team. From the youngest to the longest, just like Ino did.
3-0 and 7 for KTA over here for Pan. Just very interesting the way that he played that Netra, right?
Yeah.
Just find
This
it
one.
always, just hold it to the Skyfall all the way until he could find the back lane. Here, he was either targeting the channel or targeting the new eye all the time.
And he's making his choice depends on the game. The reason why he's targeting at a Nuwa in this time, because they are trying to take that milling tower down. But Zoe suffered a lot in this game, to be honest.
Did you see that fan right over there suffering as well?
Yeah.
Like everyone is so hyped right now here in Beijing. Like you can see how everyone is really trying to control their emotions, but then their facial expressions are saying something completely different.
It's completely different, especially the fans for Wolves. They want to see their team to get revenge, and also the fans on the side of AG, they're trying to see their favorite team to create the history.
Are we going into the ultimate battle, or this next game is going to be our last one? We'll know after this short break.
My ultimate is ready. Shadows traveling. Blinding. Shadows traveling. Cover going out. Cover going out. Watch them run. My ultimate is ready. Shadows traveling. Watch them run. My ultimate is ready.
My ult's ready. My ult's ready. What's this? My what's this?
Welcome back. This is the KPL Grand Finals 2025. It's 3-2 for all gamers right now. The next game is going to decide if we go to the ultimate battle or if AG is going to crown themselves in their 6th championship in a row.
Yes, I mean, AG is still at their match point. And speaking to Game 6, both team is going to put it all in using their very confident hero, the most confident hero. And if Wolves won another game, then we will go for the ultimate battle.
Let's wait and see. Look at the moon. That beautiful moon right over there. Is that moon going to give the Wolves a little bit of a buff? I don't know.
I don't know.
That moon might be just the key for Wolves to become champions today. But who knows? Wolves might need more than just the moon to win this game 6.
Yes. And I'm wondering, will Wolves do something like giving us some more spicy picks, or will they stay in a more stabilized composition? Because as you can see, these two teams are pretty characteristic that AG definitely will go for more effort tolerance composition. For example, Fullborn tank.
Yes.
It
of the Overlords and 60% of the Tyrants. And after the 10-minute mark, they control 65% of the Shadow Tyrants, and they control 60% of the Shadow Overlords. Can they really utilize that into their next composition? Just trying to compete with something a little bit more of a jungle core for them. What do you think?
If you're thinking about jungle core, as for Han, Yangjin, and also this Pei,
Yeah.
is available, and also Pei is an open choice, not only for Wolves but also for AD. And I still remember Zoe used this Pei once in their final, just saved the team by getting a quadrant or something like that.
Today we have not seen a lot of assassin
Yeah,
core,
true.
right?
Mm.
Very interesting that we have not seen much of that. We have seen a little bit more of tankiness.
Yes.
We've seen a lot of more like warriors over there in the jungle position. Do you think? What do you think is the reason? What do you think is the reason to all that?
Because of the effort tolerance that is totally different, especially in this patch. There's a lot of cores in the composition. If you got another assassin, how about your top lane? Because back in the days, it was a tank on the top lane and an assassin in the jungle.
Yes.
But this time, always going to be the warrior. And both of the top role need money. That's a problem.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into game 6. Wolves Esports is going to be on the blue side, and all gamers are going to choose to go onto the red.
The red. I would say Lady Sun is going to be a nice choice because it's an open choice. But the track where you know can use it. And
The
also
Lady Sun, maybe?
the Dolia and Yangjin is also available. So abundant people. Early.
Early. Okay. So Arlie over there for track. What are the options in there that they could have just for that Arlie in terms of like a very good support to play around with?
With Arlie,